Today, super offenders Monarch, Ladybug, and Cat Noir are outlawed. But will this last long? Of course!
Of course not!
We'll be holding a decromatic election. Decrotomic. I will speak later in a meeting. In the meantime, my new robots will be upholding Chloe's law in Paris.
Shall we go?
We can't do that.
Of course we can. We even have to. We can't let Chloe make up the rules.
If she were akumatized, it'd be easy. Find the object, break it, de-evilize her.
But there is no object, and we can't attack someone who's not akumatized, or we'd look like the supervillain.
Surely someone will handle the situation.
You're right. Adults, an authority figure.
And we carry on playing our role, fighting Monarch. Spots off! Finally, someone young like us representing us!
Superheroes are useless anyway. They've never been able to stop Monarch.
Finally, someone young like us representing us!
Superheroes are useless anyway. They've never been able to stop Monarch. And who knows, maybe it's because they're his side the whole time.
A teenager at City Hall? That's absurd. She'd do a better job cleaning her room.
His side the whole time.
A teenager at City Hall? That's absurd. She'd do a better job cleaning her room.
Come on, be brave. Holding on to bad news can be like cheese. If you wait too long, it gets stinkier. But I'm still hoping I'll find a way to convince my father not to send me to London. Marinette is the most amazing girl in the whole universe. You love her and you trust her, don't you? Yes. Then ask her for help. Maybe she'll find the solution you're talking about. It's a sigh. You're right. Now's the right time. Marinette,
Have you watched the news?
Huh? She can't be worse than her father. Besides, it won't be for long anyway. She said there'd be a decromatic election. She can't be worse than her father. Besides, it won't be for long anyway. She said there'd be a decromatic election. She can't be worse than her father. Besides, it won't be for long anyway. She said there'd be a decromatic election. Don't worry, Marinette. This won't last long. Someone's bound to do something about it. But there's something...
Yes, you're right. We've got to do something. But what? I'm going to call everyone. We'll figure out that something together. Whoever comes up with an idea first calls the other one back. We've got to do something. But what? I'm going to call everyone. We'll figure out that something together. Whoever comes up with an idea first calls the other one back.
I guess it wasn't the right time.
Is Miss Chloe satisfied with the police robots we provided to City Hall? Yes, very. They're a lot of fun. You're fired, Jean-Raoul. These robots are much more competent than you.
It hasn't even been a day since you replaced your father and everything's already resolved. Ladybug, Cat Noir, Monarch, all the super offenders as you call them, have disappeared.
Yes, well, it's not like it was difficult.
It hasn't even been a day since you replaced your father and everything's already resolved. It hasn't even been a day since you replaced your father and everything's already resolved. It hasn't even been a day since you replaced your father. Ladybug, Cat Noir, Monarch.
You were great. Of course I'm great. That's why I'm the new mayor of Paris.
Did you say something, Miss Mayor?
Why on earth would I want to talk to you? Get lost! You're fired!
Col tror det sant?
Chloe Bourgeois is going to make a mess of everything. Chloe Bourgeois is going to make a mess of everything.
Ladybug and Cat Noir won't be left with any choice but to step in.
And thinking that they're dealing with just a teenager, they won't dare to use their superpowers.
Whereas we won't hesitate to use ours.
Dare to use their superpowers.
Whereas we won't hesitate to use ours.
And we will easily seize their miraculous. Voyage!
No! You're under arrest, Monarch! Give me your miraculous!
It's all right. I'm only here to form an alliance with you, dear Chloe.
I'll never form an alliance with a super offender again! I'm the greatest! Except this alliance. Okay, whatever. What's this alliance thing about?
No more superpowers for anyone else but you.
So you'll give me your Miraculous?
If I gave you my Miraculous, you'd become a supervillain, yet you yourself have banned superpowers. How would you look then?
That's true.
But I can do much better. I'll keep my Miraculous and put their powers at your service without anyone knowing. This way, you'll have all the powers you want without looking like you do, and you can finally rid us of Ladybug and Cat Noir.
I'll be the villain, but I'll look like the hero.
Exactly. Queen Mare, I'm giving you and your robotic elite guard absolute power. I'm transferring the powers of
protection, migration,
as well as the determination
and action.
Power of pretension, which will allow them to become invisible from now on.
And they'll still do everything I want?
Absolutely everything.
For as long as we need her.
Voyage! Today's the day, Plaque. I'm gonna tell Marinette everything. Oh, this was an idea for Marinette, Aaliyah, and Milen. Those girls got skills, dude. That's for sure, Nino.
We're not letting Chloe call the shot. Thanks to me who rid you of those super duds, Paris is going to become super fab again. You'll get to do whatever you want to do and say whatever you want to say.
Reinstate! Miss Bustier Great! What do we say?
What is this? Since we're free to say whatever we want to say, Chloe, we're refusing to go back to class until Miss Bustier and Mr. Democles are reinstated as our teacher and principal. Do you really think I care? Oh, the camera! Don't forget about the camera, Chloe! Oh, sorry. It would seem like this girl who's pretending to be my sister and her libertarian friends who'd rather protest than study intend to take the school hostage in order to force me to reinstate an evil teacher and a principal who thinks he's a superhero?
Oops.
We're not taking the school hostage. We're just protesting. They're not respecting decromancy, detromacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know what democracy is, but you obviously don't.
Which is why you'd better hold elections ASAP. These two are threatening me too? Oh, that's not exactly democratic of them. People who threaten the mayor go straight to detention, you know. Chloe, you need to come to your senses. But I never lost my senses, and I'll prove it to you. I remember that you're still fired! I did what had to be done to protect the children from your negative influence. Du Peng Che. It's my turn to tell you a secret. No, not now, Chloe. I've changed my mind. I'll tell you later. Revenge is a pastry best served cold. Right, Baker Girl? The ancestors of the bourgeois were the ones who discovered the gold that made all the great achievements of this world possible. Where did Milan and Ivan go?
Are we still doing nothing?
Well, it's ugly, but Monarch had nothing to do with it.
Today's the day. I'm gonna tell Marinette everything.
Adrian! Your father knows the bourgeois family well. You could ask him to do something to stop Chloe.
I'm not sure talking to my father would solve anything, because right now...
Is something wrong with him?
Well, my father would solve it.
Hey, you the ice cream man! Did you pay the permit fee to sell your ice cream?
I don't need a permit to sell love in Paris!
Well, now you do! Otherwise, you'll end up in detention!
Savor it. It might be my last call.
No way, Andre! No one can keep you from bringing everyone so much happiness!
You okay, Nino? Yeah, dude. It's just that Aaliyah was supposed to meet us, but she's not answering her phone.
Where are my parents? In detention. They wanted to make me pay for the shoe cats. Detention? What are you talking about? Dad? Mom? Oh, you missed them already? Why don't you go join them? In detention? It's Marinette!
two are definitely having a hard time communicating lately. She must be home. It'd be better to tell her in person anyway. Is anyone here? Marinette? Chloe.
What have you done?
Adrian, nothing. It took you long enough. Oh, I know what you're going to say. Meanie Chloe, I hope you didn't do anything to the baker girl. Oh, I'm so terrified I'll get punished. Kidding. I couldn't care less. And there's nothing Adra Trader can do. Otherwise, I'll tell Dupeng Ching that he's been lying to her. That he didn't tell her that he was going to London to obey his daddy like a nice little puppet. That's right. I know everything. But it can remain our secret, you know. You just have to do whatever I want. And to start with, I want you to be my deputy mayor.
You're out of your mind, Chloe.
I can have anything I want, even you. Unless you'd rather I told the truth to the baker girl.
You know what? I'm gonna tell Marinette myself.
You want to join her? You should thank me, because I'm about to grant your wish. Detention for the traitor! Detention for the traitor! Detention for the traitor! Ridiculous! You'll always be ridiculous!
Detention. You're in detention. Find a corner to go sit in and you can get out.
But
there's no corner here! We're walking and going in circles!
Ridiculous!
How did Chloe pull this off? Marinette? Marinette?
I will always be there for you. Adrian? Adrian! Adrian!
Marinette?
Adrian! Let's pretend like we're trying to destroy these screens. You can count on me. Ridiculous! You'll always be ridiculous!
Put my mind at ease.
I will
You haven't
always
forgotten that I can give you
be
superpowers, have you?
Count on
No,
me.
but I need a diversion so I can use them.
Ridiculous! You'll always be ridiculous! I will always be
Plague,
there for you.
claws out!
You can count on me.
Cataclysm!
Ridiculous! You'll always be ridiculous!
We found our way out.
Detention for the traitor! Ridiculous! You'll always be ridiculous!
Detention. You're in detention. Find a
I
corner to
will
go sit in and
always
you can
be
get
there
out.
for you.
But there's
You
no
can
corner
count
here!
on me.
We're walking and going in circles!
Ridiculous!
How did Chloe pull this off? Marinette?
I
Marinette?
will always be there
Marinette?
for you. You can
Adrian?
count on me. Adrian! Adrian!
Marinette?
Adrian! Let's pretend like we're trying to destroy these screens. You can count on me. Ridiculous! You'll always be ridiculous!
Put my mind at ease.
I will
You haven't
always
forgotten that I can give you
be there for
superpowers, have you?
Count on
No,
me.
but I need a diversion so I can use them.
Ridiculous! You'll always be ridiculous! I will always be
Plague,
there for you.
claws out!
You can count on me.
Cataclysm!
Ridiculous! You'll always be ridiculous!
We found our way out.
Tiki, spot on! I will always be there. You can count on me. Everyone will agree that within a few days... I've made Paris better than it was before. Utterly better. So, if there were... election today, who would feel justified in running against me? No one!
Now we step in, right?
Yes, we step in, but she won't take us by surprise this time. Lucky charm!
A Miracini? My power can't compete with your creativity, milady. Cataclysm!
So we all agree there's no need to hold an election. No, we disagree.
No!
You see, I was right all along. They have no respect for democracy. They have no respect for diplomacy, and they want to use their superpowers to steal my power.
Now is the moment of truth, Tsurugi-san.
The only power that has value, Chloe, is a power that we use for the common good of the people, and you only use your power for yourself.
Who wants an election to get rid of a dictator?
It's time we teach you to say the word correctly, Chloe. Democracy. Kenwar, the Lucky Charm was disintegrated.
Let me try.
My cataclysm isn't working either.
It's as if the power of protection has been mixed with the power of invulnerability to create these prisons.
Miraculous powers?
Monarch. So, who's got all the powers now? I do! I said no one could have superpowers because they're all just for me!
Stand ready to regain control of the robots. Ladybug and Cat Noir are about to transform back. Ladybug and Cat Noir are about to transform back. I will take care of deakumatizing Chloe. Then the miraculous will finally be ours. I will take care of deakumatizing Chloe. Then the miraculous will finally be ours.
I won! I'm the greatest! There's nothing you could do now because I'm akumatized!
I twist my whiskers to say so, milady, but I don't think she's wrong. We are kind of stuck here.
We'd been waiting for someone to do something from the start, but we were wrong, Cat Noir. It's not up to someone to do something, it's up to everyone. Everyone has to act. They're gonna transform back. No! Not now! Not yet!
Milady, your de-transformation is slowing down.
You could resist it too. We need more time. We only have a few seconds left until we transform back. We won't be able to be superheroes again. You're gonna have to keep fighting without us. You can do it because you've already been doing it this whole time. You can do it because you've already been doing it this whole time by supporting us. Some did it by being miraculous holders anonymously by supporting us. Some did it by being miraculous holders anonymously by our side. You all did it by not giving in to fear despite Monarch's constant threats. By not giving in to fear despite Monarch's constant threats. If anyone can do something, it's all of you. If anyone can do something, it's all of you. It's always been you. She's right! We have to do something!
But we're not superheroes! We'll see about that! Time for the owl! Woo, woo! They're right! Comrades of the Resistance, it's time to come out of the shadows!
Come on, Ladybug!
She's right! We have to do something!
But we're not superheroes! We'll see about that! Time for the owl! Woo, woo! They're right! Comrades of the Resistance, it's time to come out of the shadows!
Come on, Ladybug!
It was an immense pleasure knowing you, Ladybug. Well, not knowing you really, because it looks like I'm gonna get to know you soon. Shoot, I'm completely botching my last superhero line. I'm sorry, my lady. Cracking jokes was all I was ever any good for.
You were perfect, Kitty Cat.
Super Underpants!
What is going on? No.
Come.
No.
Come.
Attack them! Put them in the be like them. We have to keep fighting.
They're not giving up, and we're not giving up.
We won't de-transform back ever again!
No! Never again! Are they doing this? Why aren't they transforming back, Nuru?
You don't transform back either.
I am an adult! Not transforming back is a power belonging to adults!
I guess they must have grown up, Master.
No!
You're ridiculous! Utterly ridiculous! You're ridiculous! Utterly ridiculous! It's time for this to stop, Chloe! It's time for this to stop, Chloe! The Megakuma must be in her sash! The Megakuma must be in her sash! More evil doing for you! No!
Cataclysm! Cataclysm!
Cataclysm! Cataclysm!
Cataclysm!
Cataclysm! Cataclysm!
Time to de-evilize. Gotcha! Bye-bye, little butterfly.
Leave it to me. It is time I corrected my own errors. It is time I corrected my own errors.
Let me go! I haven't lost yet! Let me go! I haven't lost yet! I still have my robots!
Yes! We're finally free from Chloe the Brat!
Paris needs to find itself a new mayor.
Oh, but how are we gonna do that?
Well, we'll just put democracy in motion. The citizens are going to hold an election. That's a great idea! I'm sure that the people of Paris would love to have a mayor like you! But I can't. I'm just a teacher. No, she's right. You'd be amazing.
We'll help you with your campaign, comrade. Miss Bustier.
Oh, this calls for a celebration! Perfect timing. The end of the school year dances tonight. I have to go home and change. I'll meet you back on the Eiffel Tower.
Same with me. See you later.
Because of you, we've lost faith. You've ruined our name and our reputation. You had all the powers in your hands and you foolishly lost them. Bourgeois do not raise losers. You think you're going to London on vacation? Dream on! I'm going to take control of your life again, starting with your education.
Go pack your bags. The plane to London leaves in an hour.
But Dad, tonight's the end of the school year dance.
Adrian, I'm your father, and I refuse to hear another word!
Your powers have evolved. Do you realize what this means? You've grown up. You're stronger now.
I wish it were true, Blag. I'll try to believe it is anyway, for you and for Marinette.
You cannot disobey your father, but don't let anyone stop you from loving who you want.
Father, please, I know what I want. Please let me live my life here in Paris with Marinette and my friends.
You must go through with this like an agrest. That's what your mother would have wanted.
No. I'm sure that Mom would have just wanted me to be happy!
Adrian!
Marinette?
Adrian!
Marinette? I should have told you sooner, but up until the last minute, I thought I'd find a solution. I tried everything, I swear.
Adrian, what's going on? Adrian, what's going on?
I have to leave Paris. I'm not worthy of your love. I feel terrible for hurting you. Sorry.
I made you a promise, Adrian, remember? Well, I am going to keep it! I'll never abandon you! We have sold enough alliances. Everywhere in the world, people are now at our mercy.
Once Kagami and Adrian are safe in London,
Everywhere in the world, people are now at our mercy.
once Kagami and Adrian are safe in London, we will launch Operation Perfect Alliance.
Adrian!
Stop! You're not allowed to be here!
Adrian!
You! Separate them!
Watch out, Chloe. I'm not in the mood. Good! Remember the secret I wanted to tell you? Well, guess what? Adrian's moving to London! None of you will ever see him again, and you will suffer. You're ridiculous. Utterly quiet, Chloe. I already know your little secret. I know it because Adrian told me. I also know that he loves me, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. You've lost any and all power over us. You're the one who's ridiculous, Chloe. Utterly ridiculous. Enjoy your